Barbie Pony, and welcome back to the second episode of Pagie Time, the series where you pick the topics and I talk about them. Thank you so much for all of your comments about high school drama series from the last episode. There were so many interesting ones, and here are a few of my favorites. Now, let's change things up a bit. Comment your favorite genre of music, for example like pop, rap, alternative, and etc., and why you like that particular type, for a chance to get featured in the next episode of Pagie Time. Anyways, in this episode, we'll be talking about dealing with bullies in the LPS and MLP community. Let's get started. Now, it's no secret that shows like My Little Pony and Littlest Pet Shop are targeted for a younger audience. However, even so, a large group of older people, like myself and a ton of you viewers, have used these ponies and animal figurines to make videos. And because of this, a lot of times we encounter bullies. I, for one, have been targeted several times by these internet bullies. Usually they'll try to say things like, "Oh wow, My Little Pony is for little girls. Why do you even make videos?" Or sometimes they'll just unleash a string of curse words into the comments section. Either way, it's not nice and it's pointless. However, it is important to remember that bullies are usually just jealous of what you're doing. Even if you don't have many subscribers, like you have around 20 or even 100 or so, there's still people that are watching your videos, and sometimes bullies will get jealous of that. Also, a lot of times bullies have been bullied themselves, and they feel the need to harass other people to make themselves feel better. No matter the circumstances, bullying still can make you feel pretty horrible inside. Here are several things to do if you are getting bullied, whether in real life or on the internet. The most important thing to do is to tell an adult as soon as it happens. That way, if it happens again, they already know that it's going on and can work even harder to stop it. If you're getting bullied on the internet, it's important to be nice to your harasser. This doesn't necessarily mean that you should right away go out and try to be friends with them, but if they're yelling at you in all caps and saying that you're stupid and that you should die, it's generally not a good idea to do the same thing right back at them. A few of you may have witnessed me trying to deal with bullies on my page. If you communicate with them in a nice and calm tone, then normally they will react better than if you were to just yell and scream back at them. A lot of times what I do is when someone is like, "Wow, you're so stupid, you're dumb," then I'll reply to something like, "Okay, that's not very nice, but you know what, if you stop, I'll be friends with you and we can act like nothing has happened." If you do this, the bully will usually reconsider what they're doing and think, "Is it really worth it to be so mean?" However, if nothing else works, you should always block and report them. If you go on someone's channel and then look at their About page, there is a button where you can click it and ban them from their channel. This way, they won't be able to see any of your videos, which will stop them from commenting mean and hurtful things. If you see that you aren't the only one that's being harassed by them, you can also report them for bullying. However, in real life, there isn't exactly a mute button. As I said before, if someone is bullying you in real life for liking MLP or LPS, it's important to tell a teacher first thing. However, sometimes teachers and administrators won't be as helping, so it's good to have friends that you can trust around you at all times. Bullies are less likely to confront you if they see that you have a group of people around them that will stand up for you. And if you stay away from them and ignore them, usually they'll just leave you alone. And if the bullying continues, please try to set up a meeting with your school's counselor and the bully so you can sort things out from there. Now let's hear from some Instagram users about their experiences with bullying and how they dealt with it. A lot of times the best thing to do with a bully is to just ignore them and act like their comments haven't affected you in the slightest. Usually, if their victim isn't responding to their remarks, they'll get bored and leave you alone. And as you probably already gathered, physical bullying isn't the only type that there is out there. Both verbal and cyberbullying can be extremely hurtful and in some cases will affect you more than physical blows. To summarize, it's important to remember that in life there will be people who will try to bring you down. But you can't let them make you quit doing something you love, because if you do, then you'll never be successful in your life, no matter if it's with your social media, school, your job, or anything. If I had listened to those people who said that what I was doing is stupid, then I certainly wouldn't be here right now with a really successful YouTube channel. Always be yourself, and if people can't accept that, then you need to get them out of your life. So, have you ever had any experiences with bullying because you liked MLP or LPS? If you have, comment down below how you dealt with those bullies. And if you haven't, comment down advice for people who are currently facing bullying. As I did with this episode, I'll be picking my 3 or so favorite comments that I will feature. Also, don't forget to comment your favorite genre of music and why you like it. Thanks for watching the second episode of my series Pagie Time. Bye!